Welcome to the channel for the first time viewers. Welcome back for my existing subscribers. Just want to take a second and give you guys a hack. I can't even remember where I learned this, but for the last year, I've been uploading videos to YouTube with a higher video codec. So I've been using the VP9 codec. I'm going to kind of show you how to set it up so you can do that. I'm going to show you in Vegas 15 because that's what I have, but I've used PowerDirector. You have to pretty much search online how to get to the root files of PowerDirector, and then you can manually change these settings that I'm going to show you. So in Vegas, there's two steps that you really want to do. So you want to go to File, and watch me forget, Properties, and Disable Resample, especially if you record gaming content, because what this does is that it actually goes through and it will kind of try to recreate frames that might have been lost, but all it does in gaming videos is create a blur. So you don't want that. But the most important part is when you go to your render settings here. So render as, right? Normally you would select whatever you're trying to render. I've already done this part. I like to do HEVC because this does a little bit of compression, but you could do AVC as well. I just find that this is a smaller file size. So whenever I select it, let's say I did whatever 60 FPS here, it's 2 GB. So if I went down here, I saved my profile. It's 1 GB, so it's less space and it looks just as good, right? So what you could do is go right here. After you select one of these templates, any one of them, HEVC, AAC, and pretty much that's going to be built off the GPU, right? Customize template, change the width to 2560 by 1440 and or 4K. So you can do either or. I recommend 1440p because it's kind of misleading if you're recording content in 1080p and then you have, let's say that it's 4K and they click on it and the value or the resolution doesn't really change. What you're doing when you do this, right? When you go through here and you change this and this, YouTube is expecting a higher resolution video. Granted, I've upgraded to a 1440p monitor, so I don't even need this trick anymore because my content is in 1440p. But the bit rate that it allows you to upload in is much higher. If you're uploading in regular 1080p, then you're going to get anywhere between, I believe it was like 11 and 15 megabits per second at the max, versus the higher ones get up to like 18 to 24. So your bit rate is how clear the video will look. That's why when you watch Twitch streams versus a YouTube video, the streams never look necessarily as clear because they're capped off at 6 to 7 megabits per second. So that's the bit rate that Twitch wants and likes versus YouTube. Like when you watch my YouTube stream, it's usually pretty clear because I stream at like 18 megabits. That's before like my GPU starts just giving up on life. But it's a really good quality at 1440p. So I would recommend that you do this, even if you're, like I said, even if your content isn't in 1440p, you're still going to benefit from that. So just go ahead and rock with that. So hopefully this video helps you all out, gets y'all to making some clearer videos on YouTube, and that'll definitely help some growth. That and good mic quality will help you go a long way. I learned this a long time ago, like it was a little over a year ago, and then I finally really started using it for like the last year. But I wish I could give credit to the original guy, but it's been so long I don't even remember. You guys be easy, and I will catch you in the next video.